So what's up guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm gonna do a trade recap of today's trades. I took three long setups, so let's get into it. Today is Tuesday the 10th of February 2026. So yeah, let's get into it. So to start off my bias, let's see what my bias was for the day. My bias was kind of bullish. I wanted continuation longs out of these 50-minute gaps, but we just didn't get that. We swept the whole liquidity and then got some nice longs. So yeah, let's see what I took. Okay. So market opened right here. We just straight up dumped lower. I was thinking about taking this, but that was invalid because of the 1 minute tap here. So I waited to sweep this big 1 hour, 4 hour low into the 4 hour. Wait, what was happening? So I waited for this big sweep on the 1 hour or 4 hour, whatever you want to use, into the 4 hour gap with nice SMTs. As you can see, a lot of SMTs there. SMT here, SMT here, SMT here. We got a V-shaped setup there, which I took. V-shaped setup there, which I took. We had a 5 minute gap right here. 5 minute gap like that, I'm pretty sure. Let's check. Yeah, we had a 5 minute gap right there, an unfilled 5 minute gap. So I took this as a Mac model from Blake. And this was a pretty good setup in my opinion. So yeah, I took this for a 1-to-1 break even at the 5 minute gap and then just a 1-to-1 to target. Stop loss at the low I had. So it's going to be like this. Crazy V-shape, good amount of points, the gap, so I would say this was a very clean and obvious setup. The only bad thing about this setup was that the 30 seconds did not inverse as well. In hindsight, maybe I should have waited for that, but nah man, I was totally fine doing it like this. So yeah, I think I did pretty good taking this. This was a great setup. That was my first play, that was a loss. After that we had a stop hunt of the play. Making another SMT and a V shape as well after that. So that was the first play. The second play I took, I totally forgot about that. So it's not on Twitter or TikTok, but I totally forgot I took this. This was a play like this. But I played it bad, man. I can't say much about it. I'm pretty disappointed in how I played this. But it was a pretty like a trade I normally don't really take. I wanted to play it like this for a free R. Wait, like this. But that was just bad on my end. I didn't want to take this tiny gap because that is too small for me. I take 2 points and above, and this was 1.25 points, so I did not take that. But we had a crazy V shape, so I wanted to take something. So I took this little gap right here. Little gap, that was a crazy good gap. How big was that? 5 points ish? Yeah, 5 points around that. V shape of that, I went break even when we reswept this high, but that was just bad. That was just bad on my end. Got pretty, yeah, I'm pretty disappointed in that, how I did there. Totally forgot about this trade, but I also took it. Went break even too quick and got stopped out almost instantly. As you can see, my break even should have been the 5 minute gap and then just TP along the way. Maybe small partial at this 30-second gap and then small partial heal, and then full TP there. That was bad on my end, but this was a crazy good trade as well. Yeah, this is the second trade I took. Again, good V-shape. As you can see, this is a better V-shape than we had here. Just look at the momentum on the 30-second, but this is also a great trade in my opinion. Yeah, then we had the second trade, good trade as well. Played it bad on my end, totally forgot I took this because this is not normally a trade I do take, but this is a really nice setup. So yeah, that's my second trade. And after that, I saw this 5 minute inverse, and this was so clean. I risked up on this. This 5 minute inverse was so clean. I targeted a 1-to-1, barely got filled because look, the drawn liquidity was obviously this liquidity point and previous day high. So yeah, I took the 5 minute here, just a crazy V shape. You can see. Wait, let me delete this real quick. You can see this gap right here, 11 point gap, crazy V shape above. Took it on the close. Stop loss was below the 3 minute breaker block and 2 minute breaker block, as you can see. Crazy V shape, break even when ES took that high. As you can see, we took it a little bit earlier, but still super clean delivery. Just a pure V shape, pure momentum, straight to TP. Risked up on this, so I even made money on the day. I don't know how much exactly it was, but you'll see it in the title. So that's that. That's that. I risked pretty good on this because I was so confident in the trade here. I think this is a really good example of an A plus setup as well because of the crazy V shape we had and just the highest time frame. Overall, holding the bullish structure, as you can see, these wicks rejections are super nice. And as you can see, the 30-minute gap even held, so that's a super nice extra confluence. I wanted that to happen, the 30-minute gap to hold, so we can push higher towards previous day high. Those were my three trades. Besides that, there weren't really the best setups. Um, this 4-minute long wasn't bad, but you would have got break even because of ES taking that high, so that's an SMT break even. After that, you could be switching your bias because of the hourly gap we tap here. Because of the hourly gap we tap here, we could look for shorts. And then you can take like maybe this short, like this, with a stop above there, and just target this. But again, you gotta be bearish for that. And then you should have gone break even at this internal low because of that. That's the 5-minute internal low, as you can see. So that's your break even point. Also a pretty good play, I would say. If you would have gone break even here, there would have been a break even play. But the right break even is this 5-minute internal. And then it would have been a win for 1 hour, around 1 hour, let's say 1.1 hour. Oh, okay, 1.1 hour, 1 hour. That was also a decent play, but I didn't take that. Obviously, I was done after this win. I made around 0.3 or 4 R. Yeah, it was a pretty decent day for me, I would say. After that, there were some decent setups, this one was also decent, I would say, because we had an SMT here, but those were just not the A plus setups you want to take. The A plus setups were definitely this one. That's not even A plus, I would say, because no manipulation. The second setup I showed on the 30-second was definitely an A plus setup. And then the 5-minute was the best of the day. Try and take the best setup of the day. This was by far the best setup of the day. Two big confirmation, just pure confidence, pure momentum, pure V shape. That's what you want to see. Clear drawn liquidity, which is the 930 high, uh, the sweep of London high, and then previous day high. Clean delivery, clean play, clean day. Those are my trades for today, guys. I hope you learned something and you have something about, like, you can do something with the video and the knowledge I share you guys. This is not financial advice, but just to inform you guys what I took and just for entertainment purposes. I've been stacking up some accounts lately again with Lucid Trading. If you wanna use Lucid as well, because I would say that is the best platform in the game right now. You can use my code SCEPSY on Lucid for 40% off right now. That's the best discount they've ever had, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, get your accounts, and you also support me a lot with using my code. So that's Lucid. I really like the Lucid plans we have right now. I use the Flexes and the Pros. The Blacks are also good, but just not for me right now. But yeah, I would say Lucid is a pretty good firm to trade with right now. Those were the three trades I took to trade: three long positions, clear bullish buys, clear higher time frame draws, higher. So yeah, that will be it, guys. And those are my that's my trade recap. The three trades I took. So yeah, that will be it, guys. Thanks for watching.